can't believe we just had that conversation. You crack me up.
Hashtag
Dilemmas.
Brian is back. Hashtag Brian is back.
Oh my goodness. If I hear that one more time, I'm just gonna.
4 days and counting to the trailer.
The trailer, people. We have months to go before the actual movie.
Yeah.
Y'all know what we're talking about? What?
I think our editor-in-chief can fill us in.
Yeah, probably.
She can fill us in, so.
Fill it in, girl.
So the big question is this. How are leaders like you that recognize people and technology are the backbone of the company they're building continue to make progress when they have no clear idea on how to develop individuals and utilize technology in a way that helps them remain profitable? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. This is Tom and Michaela, and welcome to the Heart and Hustle Podcast.
Anywho, 'tis the season.
'Tis the season of what?
'Tis the season of joy.
'Tis the season of being cold in Nebraska.
You know, having a hard time this evening, trying to figure out not what to talk about, but kind of like to reset and what the hell we're trying to do and how we're trying to do this. And just jumping everywhere and not necessarily knowing.
That's our life.
We were talking about this today, and, you know, we have a lot of things that are just kind of happening.
A lot.
And we made, I don't even know when to even say it, but we made kind of a big decision yesterday morning, I guess, afternoon.
It was Friday, like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, Friday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't know when it was, a couple of days ago. And, you know, we basically, we made a big decision, and that involved the zip code. And we pulled the trigger on something, and we're going to do it. But it kind of came down to like a lot of different things, and we'll announce it probably the next podcast. And we don't want to spoil it with the team, family, a lot of things going on. No, we're not moving. We're not going anywhere. We're staying here. Last time we did this, everybody thought we were moving someplace. But you know, we just did get back from our other location in Florida in the Tampa area last weekend, and we are taking a flight, you know, in 4 more days from now, back down there on Friday of this week, and then we are going to be down there for about 48 hours and then coming back on Monday. So it's going to be a really quick trip, really fast trip. So, but kind of where I'm going with this is that we have, you know, 3 businesses kind of with irons in the fire right now. We have what we call like Soaring Group proper. It's kind of our bread and butter. It's our IT services, HR services, and media services, which is just, you know, really going. It's in this, I wouldn't say this mature stage by any means, but it's growing. It's on fire. It's, you
Can't
know,
slow it down.
It's every day, bro.
Every day, bro.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
I still love that clip by Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro. But you know, it's every day. There's new customers. They're calling in. There's emails. There's chats. There's things coming in. Referrals every day. Things are just coming in. We don't have to fight for business. We've never really had to fight for business. Things just kind of happen. Word of mouth is out there. You know, it just organically grows. We don't have to spend $1 to advertise. It's wonderful. Things just kind of happen. I've said that. It's great. There's no issue. We have our nonprofit, which is, we don't want to advertise for that. We just kind of want that to organically grow. We feel that it's doing okay. We feel that the word is out there, but we're very selective on the individuals that we bring into there. I think we knocked it out of the park with the first couple that we brought.
Totally knocked it out of the
We
park.
got very lucky. Round 2, not too bad, but I think we're making headway. But again, you know, it's a nonprofit. We're trying to really watch the resources. We're trying to not to spend resources into advertising on who we are with Jason's Heart, but we're definitely trying to let individuals know what we do and who we are.
Yeah.
So therefore, you know, trying to kind of showcase that. But then we have Heart and Hustle. And Heart and Hustle kind of operates at this, 30, 40,000 foot view, working with organizations on, building the heart of the organizations, building the hustle of the organizations, and kind of dealing with, the overall business, the objective, the vision, the mission, the purpose, the value, dealing with what we call the overwhelm. What happens when, things fall apart, building it back together, working with business owners, leaders, the employees of the company, and kind of putting everything back, to a functioning organization, dealing with entrepreneurs, the individuals, the leaders of the organization, the managers, and so on and so forth, and kind of really getting in there to kind of help them organize and build those companies. And that in itself is a growing company. There's a very small handful of clients inside of that world, mostly inside of our home state of Nebraska. And kind of where I'm going with this is as we grow other areas, inside this Florida market, it's a whole new world.
It's a whole new world.
So, I don't want to sound like weird, but I can walk down inside this part of the world and you can almost high five anybody and talk to anybody and the referrals just flow in. There's no issue. I literally drove out to, and I have to be careful with this, but Furnace County, Nebraska last week to meet with some individuals and drove back. Had a phone call not more than 12 hours later. Won the account. That's great. I'm happy. Wonderful folks, great people.
Super excited to work with
really
them.
enjoyed that. And it was not more than 6 hours later, and the city administrator for Beaver City called, and they heard about the conversation, and they want to meet again with us on Tuesday of this upcoming week. So therefore, we're going back out to Beaver City, Nebraska. It's a smaller community, but it's a wonderful little community out there. But on the way out there, we have to stop by, two other smaller communities to meet with the boards of both of those organizations as well, or I guess those counties on the way out there. But dealing with that, there is so many projects and so other many things going on with inside this part. But yet in 4 days, we're flying down to Tampa with this millions of people in this world trying to figure out our next steps in this big community for 48 hours and then flying back here. And then 3 weeks later, flying back there. And so trying to figure out kind of how we are trying to have these three organizations here and replicating all this stuff here down there and building these teams in two different places at the same time and organically just trying to grow.
Yeah. Feels like we're running around with our hair on fire a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like, that's the tough part. And blocking out the time and being able to focus all in the meantime. Like the biggest deal in our company right now that I'm dealing with, and I mean, people have some really big deals in their organizations. And I mean, organizations much bigger than ours and some organizations obviously much smaller than ours. But like the number one thing that I'm hearing complaints about in our company right now, like the number one thing on fire is there's a war going on between people arguing, between some people saying that we have very, very unhealthy snacks being offered at our company and others saying that we have, what'd I say, healthy or unhealthy?
The snacks are great.
The snacks are
Some
great.
people say the snacks are great, and some people say they're so unhealthy. But
We do. It's
not people within our company currently. So there's that.
Yeah, there was like a review and someone said we have very unhealthy snacks. And I'm like, but we had somebody say the best thing about us is that we have snacks.
Everybody always has something to say.
Everybody has something to say.
Everybody has an opinion.
And I'm like, if that's the worst thing ever, we're like rocking it, I shouldn't have gone there, but that was just, I thought that was quite hilarious.
Yeah, it is hilarious. Like, okay, if we're focused on the snacks, then
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah. So it's just ironic, you know. And I say that because Heart and Hustle is focused so much on the companies that are dealing with the things that like we're dealing with.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just like, what do you think we do in our spare time?
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you kind of mentioned that, just because one of our particular clients in Heart and Hustle right now, I had a conversation with one of the partners that we're working with, and you know, he's busy. He's as busy as we are, and he's in a you know, small company, and he's wearing several hats, and we can feel that. We feel that. We understand that. And I told him, I said, sometimes, and I heard this somewhere, I don't remember where. I'm sure somebody smarter than I can and pull it up from wherever it came
Just
from.
Google it.
But
Just
Google it.
Yeah, you just go Google that.
How dare you say Google it? Anyway, sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. Mm-hmm. And we have 100 things going on right now. We have so many things in the fire. And as I was telling him this, I was reminded myself that, you know what? Take a step back, breathe, look at the big picture, slow down so that you can speed up. Because right now we're going 100 different directions and trying to manage 100 different things. And we just need to come to our center, slow down, and if we do that, mm-hmm. we will be able to speed up at the rate we need to speed up at.
Correct.
But it was just an interesting conversation. Half the time when I'm talking to our clients about the issues that they're dealing with, I'm reminding myself of core key life and business issues.
I know. It's a wonderful problem to have. I mean, I feel blessed every day to have these problems, but
blessed.
But at the same time, it's like there's this, and I said this to you before. I don't know if you remember, but there's this, I'm not sure if the word is affinity or not, but I truly enjoy, I mean, I hate to even say this, but I've said it before, but I truly enjoy that feeling of being at, and it's not even a feeling, and I shouldn't even say that, but I truly, okay, I'll say this. I don't mean this, but I want to kind of keep the words flowing here. I truly enjoy of that feeling of not being at the top of your game, but feeling like, yeah, you know, I'm doing okay. There's nothing wrong here. But being slammed down to like you're a cockroach on the kitchen counter and there's nothing there, and building it up from scratch again.
We had that conversation years ago.
But you remember that conversation?
It scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go into detail, but like 3 years ago in my life, that was about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, a couple pairs of jeans and a few pairs of underwear, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was
for
it.
Sure.
And all of a
real.
sudden, I mean, yeah, we're not going to go there. And now it's 20XX. So, yeah. I mean, but for me, it's just like that fire of starting these things over and just zinging back up is, you know, with Jason's Heart and with Heart and Hustle. I mean, that's the fire in me that just loves to build these things up. Like, I love Soaring Group. I love what it does. I mean, it is an engine now just running. And yes, it has to be tweaked. And yes, it has to be tended to. And we do it. I think we have a great team. It's gelling. It's doing its thing. And yes, you're paying attention to it. And I love it. But at the end of the day, I mean, I love the 1-2 person things and building them up to 10, 12, 20 people and letting them go and then hit the next one and fighting through the hassles and the heartaches and the turmoil and keeping them moving. And for me, that's the fun part. It's heartache. It hurts sometimes, but
it hurts bad sometimes.
It does. It causes, I mean,
it will keep you humble. That's for sure.
It does. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But
we are blessed. Like, we are so blessed to be able to do what we do. And we are so blessed to come across the people we come across, and they help them, or we help them, but they help us as much as we help them. And it's just this beautiful thing. And we are blessed on a daily basis to do what we're able to do. I'm so thankful for the opportunities that we have.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Should we let the cat out of the bag what we did? I mean, this podcast won't be released until it's all done, or will it?
Yeah, it will probably.
I mean, it's released on Wednesday. Today is 2 days now, but I guess it'll be done, but not done.
Yeah. We can save it. Probably tell our team first, you know.
Yeah, we don't want our
Team to hear this.
Yeah, we just kind of.
We haven't told anybody,
Yeah.
so.
Well, we told your mother.
Well, my mama.
Yeah, and once she knows, there's a county in Nebraska that probably is on red alert right now.
No, I don't.
The lights are
think so.
going out.
I don't think so.
No, I'm just
It's
kidding.
okay.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah. So I don't know. So, anyways, that's where we are tonight, I guess. So. We do got to focus, though. I think the next podcast, we're going to kind of start focus on a lot about heart and hustle stuff and where we're kind of leading with that and growing with that and moving forward, you know. Thoughts?
Well, we're trying to find our sea legs in this whole podcast thing, even though we've done like how many?
55 now.
I don't even know what episode we're on, but we've done a lot. But I think because we are going 100 different directions, we're like, where do we take this thing? Like, why are we doing it? What value are we providing? And who cares what we have to say?
Yeah.
But we're going to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. So I do think we got to start doing this from a little bit of Florida, a little bit of here on the airplane, but that'd be kind of weird.
There's a lot of background noise there. That might not work out so well.
Yeah, Allegiant isn't the most comfortable flight down there.
No.
That's our cattle hauler.
Yeah, that's our cheap flights.
Those
for
are cheap
sure.
flights, yeah. But, you know, parting ways, though, going back and forth to Florida is a wonderful thing, but there's one budget item that I don't think we really factored into this entire process of going back and forth, and that's our monthly expenses for doggy daycare.
Boarding the dogs is just crazy expensive.
It is.
Two golden doodles.
We have got to work out a subscription plan for Golden Doodle Daycare.
2 visits, get 1 free, or something like that. You think they'd go for that?
No, they're not going to go for that.
We have the best doggy daycare people ever, though.
We do, but they're also, I think we're making their mortgage payment for them.
We probably are. And they probably appreciate that because they just moved
Yeah.
into a beautiful house. So,
There you go.
I don't know. People helping people, right?
Yeah. There you go. All right. Well, talk to you guys later, and next podcast we'll promise we'll reveal the secret and maybe some inside photos and videos. There you go.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.